Hello, colleagues. Welcome to ESL Teaching Tips. My name is Mariana Silva, and today I have with me Hilary Hartman, who will share with us how she creates a liquid syllabus using Google Sites. Out of its many benefits, a liquid syllabus provides accessibility and equity to our students. Let's hear more from Hilary.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hilary Hartman, and I teach ESL Level 3. Today, I'm going to show you how to use Google Sites to create a liquid syllabus for your class. So first, what I did is I started by logging into my Miracosta College Google account, and then from there, I went to Google Sites. You'll have the option to either choose a template or to select a blank template. I chose the template. I thought it looked nice, but that's just what I did. And then from there, you'll have the opportunity to add different bits and pieces to the template or to the blank site that you created. For example, up here where it says insert, you have the option to add in a text box, some images, to embed a video or something from Google Drive. So for example, here, I added in the Miracosta College logo and included a welcome message. Similar here, I added in a photo of myself and also included a meet the teacher message. Also, here is an example of a welcome video that I embedded in my course for my students. Just used this one from YouTube that I uploaded. And then I wanted to show this here. So you can insert these text boxes, images, videos separately, or you can use these content blocks right here. So for example, this is what it looks like: a heading, a text box, and then also a place for an image. So you can choose different types of content box or content blocks that you would like. So for example, if I selected this one, which I already did, you can add in an image, then you can add in your heading and the text. For example, you could also do this, 2 pictures, the heading, the text, and so on. Another really nice thing about Google Sites is that you can create different pages. So the information's not only on one long stream, but rather broken up into different pieces. So for example, this course information page, I created this by going to Pages, and then from Pages, selecting this plus sign, and I just did New Page. Then you'll be able to name your page and you'll be able to work on it. So for example, on one of my pages, I also included something called buttons. These buttons are great because it's a way for you to add in a link for the student. So for example, I did a link to the student learning outcomes and also the course description. So I did this by clicking button. You might type in the name, for example, we'll say student learning outcomes. And I already had the link copied, so I would just paste the link in here, click insert, and it creates your button. So you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want, and that will take the students when they click on it to that website. One other really nice thing about Google Sites, and there's many great things, but one really nice thing that I have found super helpful is the preview option. So here you are able to, if you click preview, you can see what it would look like for yourself, right? Or like if you're viewing it outside of the editing mode. But there's also an option for you to see what it would look like on a phone. So for example, I would click phone, and now I can see what my students who are using phones see. So this just is a really helpful tool, I think, to kind of see what it looks like on different devices. Same here, I could select something different and see what it looks like on a phone. There's also the option to see what it looks like on a tablet. So again, I would select tablet, and that's what it would look like to the students. Same here with the computer, and so on. So I hope that this video was helpful, and thank you very much for watching.